Look with your heart. Fear not what you see, but what's in the dark. Be true to your dreams. No longer afraid. Is there escape at the end of the day? Is there a will? Is there a way?
A very good afternoon, I guess it must be now. Grey vapour here. Just got a few errands to run. Go and get the tax for the car. In case those of you that didn't notice that I had a slight mishap in the car while I was looking for a bike, it's all been repaired now. Really do like the old Jag, and as you can see, the tax has run out at the end of this month, so got to go and get that retaxed. Could do with a bit of a clean, might do that this afternoon. So just popping into town, and thought I'd just do a short vlog on the bike. What's new? Not a lot really. Been off for a couple of days, not been feeling too great, to be honest. So yeah, not been doing too much. Apparently we have a van up here that sells tax discs, a post office van, and by Jiminy, there it is. Well, that's amazing. Let's go and see if it does actually sell tax discs. Okay, just do a quick spin round. See if we can remember. Do you do tax discs, mate? Do you do tax discs? Yeah. You do? It's a bit of a result. Well, that's the tax got. That's the one of the quickest £96 I've ever spent. Okay. Going to do a bit of shopping now for her indoors. I've been trying to think of something else to call her apart from her indoors. Well, what I actually done was I gave her the task to come up with a name on her own, which she hasn't done yet. So until she does, I shall carry on calling her indoors. So a couple of things I've done, given the bike a bit of a look over, and stuck a neat little gadget on it, which I'll show you. I hope you can see this anyway. I've now got a little cigarette lighter here. I'm hoping you can see this here. So I've just drilled the fare in here, just drilled the dashboard a little bit. This is fully waterproof and a rubber seal that goes over the cigarette lighter. So when I've got a lead that runs from there up here into the phone, because I often use the iPhone as a little sat nav. I do have a sat nav holder as well, but I think this worked out really really great, and for, I don't know what it was, 11 quid or something, it was quite good. I've also adjusted the idle speed, checked all the oil levels, checked all the tyres, and yeah, done everything else you meant to check. I think I've already told you I put the goop in the tyres, so it's all kind of ready to rock and roll. Pigeons. That is a bloody thing's a bane of my life. Oh yeah, the other thing that I always, the other thing that I read somewhere was about where your levers should be on your bike, and they should be at the angle so you keep a straight wrist. Well, mine are not, in fact, so I'm probably going to end up changing them. Just another little job, but it makes it a little bit more comfortable. Because I don't know about any other riders out there, but I really do get a bit of a wrist ache, and it's kind of it's kind of just in my wrist really, and I'm just wondering if it's where I'm like this too much, so my wrist needs to be a little bit flatter. I don't know if you can see it. So yeah, I'm going to have a go at that this afternoon, see if that helps. Tested it with throttle, had a lot of free play in the old throttle, so I had to screw it about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch before it even took up the slack. So I've adjusted that, which is still got a little bit of play in it, which is good, which I'm hoping will make it just that little bit smoother. I guess you guys, more experienced guys, do this as a matter of course. Well, I suppose for newbies, once you've passed your test, well, even before you pass your test, I suppose all these things have to be done on a 125 as well. You get yourself well, I didn't buy a workshop manual, what I bought was a CD, and yeah, thanks for the room, and yeah, look at this CD, and it's got 520 pages of information in there, so no way was I going to print that lot out. But chapter 3, after describing the bike and where everything was, well, I see the tractor around the road. While it was describing the bike, where's the bloody tractor gone? In there. It gave a general kind of maintenance checks to be done. So it was about 10 pages long, so I just printed that out at work, double-sided, put it in a little folder and keep it in the garage. And it gives you some information, quite interesting information about settings and things like that. So I noticed the idle speed on the bike was a bit high, so I found that, adjusted all that up, and yeah, never know, might save me a bit of squirt. It only had a bit of a service and an oil change when I first bought it, so it doesn't need any of that yet. So really getting into doing the bits and pieces. I've wired for information, I've just wired the cigarette lighter straight to the battery. It has an inline fuse, but talking to Del Boy on YouTube, he pointed out that of course it's going to be live all the time. Well, that is true of course, because it runs straight from the battery, but I do only use it when I'm going on journeys and not sure where I'm going. And and if you look at one of my other vids about the Fenman Classic Bike Show, hope you enjoyed that, by the way. Yeah, I don't even use it sometimes when I don't know where I'm going. So yeah, that was quite interesting. Anyway, or should we say any road up, as Jim would say. And that kind of brings me on to a topic. I've not had a couple of things. First of all, I've not had many replies about pigeons, and I know I'm getting obsessed with pigeons, but I would like a few of you just to tell me whether it is me with these bloody pigeons, or you know, whether I'm just getting obsessed with pigeons. Okay, I'll leave that one with you. Answers on a postcard, please.